Greetings all, Vanna here for the air signs weekly message. There is already a very interesting message here. Wow. The first card that came out for you is the Five of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of my air signs have overgiven of themselves to the point where it might literally be putting you out of your own resources, like lending someone money before you paid your power bill sort of energy. Like, you have this incredible heart and it is good to give, but I feel like you overgive out of a place of wanting to feel like a necessity in someone else's life. That might have been hard to hear, but I know so many of us carry abandonment wounds and emotional trauma, and that relates to feeling like you have to give a physical thing to have a friendship or relationship, or that is the only way that you express or receive love is through physical items, and then like the bigger cash value. But I digress from that. It is how you have to give so much of yourself, from yourself, to make it feel like you have left an impact on someone's life. Like, you have to give such a raw piece of yourself so that you will be remembered in their life. And this leaves you so very depleted, my love. My air signs, something has to change in your world for your sake. So especially for my Geminis out there, and the fact that Gemini came in the dice is carrying through this message of allowance. Please allow what you have now to fall apart, because it is not making, like, my heart is physically heavy for you. You have to heal, but you cannot heal where you were hurt. You cannot heal while you are surrounded by all of that which hurt you. Pluto came out as your planetary body, and it responds to Hades, and the death came out in the pre-shuffle. But please don't be afraid of any of that. You are going to be reborn and regenerate from this. The Librans got fudge ripples, divine feminine. Sorry, when I went to pick this up, another card fell down and there was like a whole other thing going on inside my head. The Tower in reverse. Please do not fight this tower falling, because you are only going to get more and more hurt. I feel like a stiffness in my leg here, and it's making me want to like flex and stretch. And that could just be like my knee pain. But I'm like literally seeing like squats, like you're getting ready. Like, this is your warm up before things start changing, because we also have emergence here with Aquarius. And when I was looking at it, it all became very clear before I had to pull anything else. Pluto, there is a change going on. Gemini, because there is there's not a balance to the duality of the situation. And then the 12 coming out, like, it is long overdue. This should have ended at 10, but please don't get upset, but ignorance of a better time, of a better life, of the possibility of a better life, the ignorance that you deserve something, that the ignorance that you were able to receive something, has prolonged this situation. But your spirit team is not allowing it to continue, because like, look at how done she is on here. She's like, we've been going around this circle again and again and again. We are no closer to what it is that we have wanted, because we cannot get out of this situation. The Sun, the Devil, and the Empress, all in reverse. Someone has taken control, or wants to take control of your energy, of your new beginning because of hurt and things that have not been processed, things that have not been looked at. You're going to look at things very, very differently for the next while, and it's going to be very disorienting. Earth School, life lessons, soul growth, study, and higher learning. It may be helpful for you to get your own tarot or oracle cards, because I know when I've gone through changes, just being able to throw the cards and get a quick message, okay, I see, I'm not going crazy when I see these cards come out, or I get a confirmation or a comfort that I'm doing the right thing. Even if it's just a little bit, a little touch base that you do. Seas of Mintaka and surrender to sweetness. Seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. That is another card that mentions divine feminine energy, because Venus is the planet of divine feminine. You have been taking care of people and taking care of things so much in the divine masculine energy. It has made you feel very isolated. You are not alone. I love the duality here coming out with Gemini's energy. This does not have to be a romantic partner if you don't want it to be. It could literally just be you and your shadow self. Because I know your shadow self has had to lead in the past to push and carry you through heavy and hard times. But there are many of us that feel like we have to rid ourselves of our shadow, to banish it, to lance it from our own energy, but that is not harmony. Your shadow is meant to reflect the darkest aspects of humanity so that you have the understanding. My love, you can only understand someone at the capacity that you know yourself. You can only accept a level of love at the capacity that you have met yourself. And you cannot banish your shadow because it is a heavy or painful energy to deal with. It is as much part of you as your own heart, as your very hands. It is as much part of you. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't be able to get rid of the shadow from the light. It will forever be a part of you. There is no point in denying that you have a shadow, that you leave an impact wherever you go. This does not mean a bad thing. It means you can choose what kind of impact you want to lead. You can choose what kind of energy you want to need. You're going to need, because I'm sorry, there are some times when I have to lean into my shadow, when my light and love is not being heard and I have to defend myself against aggressors or energy vampires. There are times where you have to be the soldier for yourself, and there are times where you have to be the savior. You are both. It is not one or the other, my dear. You have been in one aspect for far too long. You have to allow yourself to receive it. That's the thing. You open those doors with the things that you say. If you say your life is only going in one way, that is all you shall receive, my love. But if you say that you are open to the life lessons and the growth that you came here to do, Spirit will lead you down that road where you can heal, where you will have the companionship that is right for you, that which is in resonance for you, and that which heals you. But the first thing is, my dear, is that you have to allow yourself to accept something greater than you already have. And believe that it will come through the hardest times. Have a beautiful day, my air signs.